Shadows of Doubt is kind of a film noir detective kind of game, and I played a couple things here already. A couple of missions just to get an understanding how things work. And now I am being robbed. Can I clap them now if I don't do that? That's interesting. I've never done that. So there is other things to do as well, as you see. And he has a knife. I should run. Oh, okay. And I'm just gonna run home. Probably. I don't know. Just gonna run away, and I don't wanna get killed. Please, thank you so much. And I'm just gonna run here and close the door and then hide in the back. Yeah, so is that fine? He's actually following me. No way. Go away. Go away. How could you see me? How did you know that I was here? I closed the door right in front here. You cannot see where I'm going. Can you? Can you actually? I don't know. Alright, and now I'm freezing. Can I go in here? Am I now warm? Gonna go into a residential building and warm up a little bit, because apparently I'm walking around in t-shirt and flip-flops. So let's go in here. And you're gonna warm up now, probably, hopefully. So the game has a little bit of survival mechanics. Like, for example, you can see me freezing now. You can see that there's this water cooler right in front of me where I drank a little bit from. I'm also hungry, so you have status effects here. This is from a previous mission. I am allowed to walk into a specific home. I do have a cold. I am hydrated though, but I'm hungry, so I might need to check that. On the right hand side here you can see the social credit meter, I think that is. And every case you solve you get a little bit more points, and this is because I played a little bit already. A couple things you do have in your hands. You have coins to distract people, you can clap people in the face, you do have a watch so that you can actually accelerate time, and then you also have a print scanner, which is very versatile and very helpful in the missions. And then you do have a couple of inventory slots that you can use. And yeah, then to get missions you can use those little boards here, right next to the payphones. And on those corkboards you find several different job listings. For example, here someone is wanted, a discreet individual with photography skills. You get a reward of 1050 credits, and you need to ask the staff here for Colombo. And I did something similar like that already, and this is how I got this vandalism order thingy, which I am now trying to follow. And this vandalism case just wants me to pick up a briefcase at this very specific spot. And I tried already to find that. I haven't had any luck yet. And I'm just gonna storm out again and see if I can actually find this spot somewhere. Still freezing though. Maybe I need to grab something to eat or to drink. Can I do that here? Can I do that here? Newsstand. Aha. CCTV. Coffee sounds good. Give me a coffee. Give me a cup of coffee. This is warm. This might be warm, I hope. Drink the coffee. Be happy. Feel good. Ah, coffee. Very good. Drink it all. You're gonna feel good. Come on. Get everything in your belly. Actually, there's a perk there. That's interesting. So I'm gonna throw this into the sea, as everyone should, obviously. Boost on movement speed. I didn't even know that. So if you drink coffee, you move faster. And there was also lightning. Reminds me of Derail Valley in a way. Because I also had a couple missions when there was really strong weather with lightning. But here now, yeah, apparently I am not yet there, I think. So there seems to be some kind of a pillar and a brick wall. And I think this is a brick wall like this, but I think I've seen something on the outskirts of this little town. Oh, by the way, this is procedurally generated, so you do have a seed, you can generate your own city. This is now the starting tutorial city, so most probably if you choose the same one you will see the same contents or the same buildings, but you're actually able to generate everything on the fly completely new and have a new town, which I think is pretty cool. And then you do have several other cases that you can generate. They are randomly generated. There's always a murder open, but right now we don't have that. There's no murder available now, but most probably in a while that will pop up as well, and then we can be working that case. Anyhow, still not sure where this area might be. What I can do though, there is a very cool map available. And this is me. This little speaker volume knob is me. And the volume knob is now showing south. And if I go south, there is actually kind of an area with a brick wall. So maybe I can plot a road. That's pretty cool. The game is also helping you. You can always, if you get an address, plot your route. And then you do have this little arrow showing you the way. And you know exactly where you need to go. Sometimes it gets a little bit confused, but most of the time it works out pretty well. And this might be... I've been here just before, I think, right? Dang it. And there is a small shed behind that, and then there is this pillar here. And this is an area which is between buildings and that has this wall. But that is also the case here, up here, and maybe here. Let me just quickly have a look around. Honestly, it's really tough to see. You can just try to... Maybe it's even in here, like the other way of the wall. Maybe that is where I need to go. And he's routing me through a building. That's interesting. But I want to go left and then up. And through the beautiful computer-generated city. By the way, I think, yeah, you can use fruit stands at least. Let's eat an apple whilst we walk up there. And get the hunger away. And then... You can see the freezing here. It's not me moving the mouse. The game is showing me that it is just too cold for me to do things like this and I should stay inside. And maybe they are right. Well... Is this maybe the area from the picture? Nah, it's not really the same though, is it? Dang. Do I have any other hints? Anything else? Anger issues, turn them into cash, turn them into cash, or rare scientist interceptor asks staff for Ogawa. And this is something that I already did, and then they said I should... Oh, by the way, I am completely blind, as you can see here, because it says on top Nwik Street, and I just didn't see that because I was completely focused on the picture itself. That's funny. So actually, if you can read, you can actually succeed in this game, I suppose. That is maybe really helpful to be able to read in the game. Okay, I think I just need to move around this here. Let me quickly check. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna move south whilst I'm freezing my butt off, and then in here, probably, hopefully. Let me take a look. Now it's actually snowing, so it's understandable why you are freezing. Well, the thing about hidden briefcases is that they are in fact hidden, and because of that I don't know where to look. Shaking. And I haven't seen a briefcase yet in the game. Evening, sir. Just You know, don't be concerned. I'm just gonna have a look around here. I'm looking for something. Right in your belongings, though. He's actually sleeping in the cupboard. That's interesting. I wonder how that feels. Dang. I thought maybe this was a thing here. Oh, by the way, you can use this here as well. To have a bit of a light. I saw something move here. Where would you put a crate? Have you seen someone putting a briefcase here? Have you seen anything unusual, sir? Not that he can think of. Okay, then, yeah. Alright, he hasn't seen anything unusual, so I might ask you. Can I ask you something? Excuse me, sir? Excuse me. Would you wake up, please? There we go. And we do have a new murder case. Awesome. So we're gonna ignore this briefcase bit for a while now and look into the murder case. And we need to collect a murder form resolution first, because even bureaucracy is well reflected in this game. So we are just gonna move to the city hall, and in the city hall you can get everything that you need. And I don't know why the arrow is pointing there. Do you want to go me through the building here? Oh, interesting. And now I should go outside again? Okay. And now I should go inside again. I go inside again, no worries. And now I should go. Okay, I think the arrow is drunk. Go home, arrow, you're drunk. But let me just move around the area here, and then let's get to the city hall. What I wouldn't get for a cup of coffee. Just the coffee. I mean, I can understand that. I'm still freezing. So this is the drawer where you get the resolution forms from, and someone is just running by me with a pistol. They might go to the murder, actually. And now we might have a little bit more information. No, we don't. Harrison Street is the crime scene. Sorry, the crime scene. In Harrison Street is the crime scene. Harrison Street. Morrison, Shimizu, Christopher Trailer, Mickey, Harrison Street, there we go. Usually, actually, it is quite funny. What are you aiming at, sir? Anything here on the bottom? Anything that you lost? Do you wanna suppress ants? What are you doing? Okay, I'm just gonna move along. What is quite funny here is that I don't know if this is now a murder that is on the open street, but usually you don't have any access to the apartments where you want to solve crimes, and you just have to break in and be very careful that you don't get caught doing that. We just have a quick look here. Going to the right, then to the left. Let's see if in this case that is actually in the streets. No, it's not. Aha. Rename the case. I don't want to rename the case. I don't have anything yet on that big clipboard of mine. What did I miss now? This is the last item that I got. This is Harrison Street. I don't see any doors into the building here. This is just Harrison Street. But it could be around the corner. Ah, look at this. Alright, bloody murder, as we say. And first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a print of the hand. Just get all the information that you can. Then there's glasses here. Just gonna take maybe can I take the glasses, or can I check them with the scanner? No. But what is very interesting here is that there is some kind of a symbol on the floor, and there is something else, and that is a crumpled paper. Let's play. So, and now the interesting thing is, now I do have this big board here where I can just put evidence on the board. And you do have several boards, like for example on top. I do have other cases. I can just switch over to the other cases, and now we have the bloody shooter here. And the first item that we identified, and that is a crumpled paper which says, let's play Denar. And then there's a Morse code on bottom there. That's interesting. Let's see if we can see any fingerprints, fingerprint type Y. And I'm just gonna let this stay here. Okay, let's see if we can inspect the cadaver. This is something that we have already. So this is the person that has been murdered today. And what you can see now in this small little folder that you have here is that the person has a type Z fingerprint. We do have a couple things missing in the profile. And we do have a photo, obviously, because we just saw that person. We got the fingerprint. That's an air yield. We know it's a female, average build, long black hair, brown eyes, estimated shoe size, glasses, yes, they were just right beside her. No facial hair, quite a surprise there. Then other things we don't know yet. And we don't know the address as well. And not what kind of a handwriting she had. Very important things to look out for. And this is now available here. This is the person that we need to check out. Now I can also search that person. And we can see, this is also an interesting clue, that she was shot. 8mm or 9x32, whatever that means. And then this is a pistol she was carrying with her, I think. Interesting. And this is actually her address and the... and we do have a key and can get into her apartment. So this is what I'm gonna take, and then obviously I'm also gonna take money. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm already pursued, so there might be police around. Maybe a very stupid idea. And I might have to pay 100 in fees, but what we do have here is, this is her, and we do have an address, and this is where she lived. And this might give us, no. The game is always pausing when you do open the board, so I'm just gonna do that. And here with this little icon, I can plot a route to that apartment. I'm just gonna do that whilst I flee here, because I think we have searched everything now. They're gonna hit me. Who are you though? Will you shoot me now? What's going on? Oh, I actually found a work ID. Okay, a couple more things. And I know that the time of death is between 9 and 10:15. It's now 10:36, as you can see up here. January 5th, 1979. January 5th. Wait, what? January? This is American time, right? 5th of January. January 5th, 1979. There we go. So I'm just gonna take everything with me that I can. Most probably I'm done now, and I'm just gonna run. Bye, whoever that was. And let's get into the apartment. And where are you gonna bring me here to? That is okay. A bit away. Might take something to eat with me, maybe from a stand like this. Don't know why I cannot buy anything here. Do I need to use the wok? No. Strange. Nothing to buy for me here. Maybe wrong time of day, and this is why I can't do that. I'm just gonna get an apple or two. Give me another one, thank you. And eat one. Yes. Very good, very good. So there we go. First apple eaten, and we're just gonna enter Stubbs Deluxe. And we need to go to the 4th floor landing. And let's see if the police was actually already here. Sometimes they close down that apartment. And this is the 4th floor landing. And what was that? I think 40... Was it 403? I thought it was 402. No, it's 403. And now we do have a key, so I can use the key to open the door, and then hopefully no one will see that we are here. So we should warm up now. And what the heck, I was lucky. There's actually a kind of a video camera, security camera here, which I cannot reach, unfortunately. So we have to evade the laser. That will make things very interesting. So what I usually do then, you can use the address book just to have a quick look, not only which people were called, but also to see the handwriting. As you saw beforehand, the handwriting is in the back here. And I'm just gonna go now through the address book, and the handwriting came back because I think we had the wallet. I think I didn't stick the wallets. Maybe it's here in the history. Yeah, we can just stick the wallet so that you can see. And this here is actually the handwriting, because that is then written by that person. This is where the handwriting came from. And then I can also see that there are different kinds of handwriting. So this is a different kind than that one. So there might be two people here, and someone might be sleeping now. It's 10:52. Someone might surprise me. I don't know. Let's see if we see anything coming. A couple things just to check. I'm just gonna see the number of this phone. Identify number I can use here in the telephone tab. I'm just gonna let it ring for a minute and then see what the number is, and we got that back. This is the number of the apartment. Also very cool that a couple things are already connected, and you can see that for this apartment this is the number, and that is what I wanted. Okay, then also sometimes in those apartments, in the bedroom, usually in the bedroom, there's some kind of a file cabinet, so we're gonna see if we can find that, and if she actually has that. Then there's also the possibility that there might be work IDs or wallets or other things. It's also a very clean apartment, very, very clean. And also there might be things on this little notepads. So the work rota is, she's a a marketing executive, and she's working from 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. So this is interesting because we might need to also check her work and the office where she worked at and the colleagues. More birth control pills. Actually, a clock. Ah, and there we go. So this is the other person which is living here. That is Jade Thompson. Jade Thompson is also living in this apartment. And many birth control pills here. Many birth control pills. And let me just have a look around here. Just an ad. And let's see if we can, if this little thing lets me get into this room here. No one there, lucky us. And then, wait a second. Oh boy. Might be safe here. I think the pattern is the same. There's a business card here. Harrison Street Group, that is the employer. And then let's have a look here. Oh, hairpins. Always good if you want to break into apartments. Bisan, remember your passcode 6996. No PC here, but 6996 might help for this one. 6996. Nope. Nothing in there for her. Okay. But let's check here if there's anything else, any files or so. But there's unfortunately nothing available. And then we're just gonna check a calligraphy set. Ah, just gonna check the drawers, and obviously she doesn't need that money anymore, so just gonna take that with us. And see. here, nothing there. There's actually not a lot going on here. Is this the whole apartment already? Interesting. So this is also a very cool feature here in the game. You can actually have a very good understanding about the apartment as long as you've been in there or you had a look into that one. And you can see the furniture and any security measures and such. And yeah, it's only those 3 rooms. So we have the bathroom where we've been, and the living room and the kitchen, and the bedroom here. And there's nothing else to go on. So we might need to go into the office and see if we are lucky to find evidence there. Right now, nothing else to find here, I think. Nothing on that one. Well, I could maybe check in the kitchen. Something that should be checked is the trash. So what you should always check is the trash. And I'm just going to do that. Press F and then there's nothing there. So we tried to see if there is something there, something here in the cupboards. Nothing available. Also, by the way, very interesting, you can actually use the cupboards as a hiding place. If someone is coming, you can hide in there and then see that they go to bed and then flee the scene. But there's actually nothing here that is giving me any indication what was going on. No computers. I just heard the door lock. And now I have to run. Bye! And I barged through the door. And she's following me. Yep, and she's a gun. And she's shooting. Where is the exit? Where am I though? I'm in the 2nd floor, okay. So I'm just gonna regroup outside. Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. Just gonna run down here and hope for the best. So it still says I'm pursued, but the... now it's gone. Takes a minute to go away, that thing. So with the information we've gotten, we could check... No, we don't know where Jade is working. By the way, if you do hear background noises, that is not because there's another shootout here, but because it's now close to New Year's Eve and I had my window open and I closed that now. That gives quite the interesting background noise there. But okay, the Harrison Street group is where Be-san worked. So let's get there. And where is that? Okay, just around the corner down the street. So what are you doing in the floor? Oh ma'am? What did you do in the floor? Why do you go into the floor? Shouldn't do that. Usually you shouldn't do that. And keep out of the floor. In here? Is this the place? Where am I? Harrison Street Group. Oh, okay. That's already the... I cannot go in there. I can go in here. Evening, sir. Everything alright with you? What's your name? He's actually answering me. Why is that? Have you seen or heard anything unusual? He did see someone dodgy looking. Long brown hair. Long brown hair. Harrison Street, 1045. Interesting. Wasn't that when the murder was either? They were nearby Macon Street. Macon Bacon. Headed Macon Street. Looked like they were in a rush. Wasn't that me when I was running away? Who knows? Do you know this person? And I'm just gonna show Bisan. She saw them today at Harrison Street 11. They were nearby Harrison Street Group. There we go. And also, always in the end, you need to ask, got any spare change? Because that is important. And now he's walking to the bathroom. Okay. So, how does it look like in here? What time is it? It is 11:48. So people are working. It is a Thursday. And anywhere where I go, I am trespassing. But hopefully no one will see me. So let's have a look around. To all employees, the door code to my office has been reset to 8504. That might come in handy. So let's put that here. And there are a few dice. Hello sir, how are you? And we do have a couple of pictures here. Ah, there we go. And this is her. This is the picture of her from that employer. A little bit more information, yes. And we could also go through all the other ones, but I'm not sure if there's any indication that actually the murder happened because of any colleagues. So we're just gonna check the computer. Look at this. Someone just left the computer unlocked. Very important to not do that. But let's see if we can actually get any important information from the mails. Something about reload. Something. No, okay, no reply. Pest control later. Mail. You have a match. So nothing important in the mails, I think. It's always kind of subjective, but what we could do is, and I forgot the name already, dang it. Besan Shadid. So we go here on my Shadid and print the profile. Anything else that we didn't know already? So this is the birthday, title, the employer, when she's supposed to work, and her salary. Aha. Let's have a look into the profile. It's 78% now. We don't have a voice ID. Telephone actually should be filled. Interesting. Blood type is not that important. And passcode was for the other person. So I think I might need to have a look around and see if I can find anything else. Maybe I need to wait until the evening. And then, and this is the final thing that you use to close a case, when I understand who the killer is, I can fill in the full name. Maybe I can even arrest the killer. If I do have any evidence that places the killer at the crime scene, I can select it here as well. Then also the address of the killer as well, and then the murder weapon. And the thing that you need to do is to resolve the full name of the killer. We don't have anything yet. I think also that this Lazarus... Actually, we can have a look at that one. How can I do that? Did I take that with me? Do I have that in my inventory? No, I have not put that into my inventory. Dang it. Ah, that's too bad. Let's have a look into the crime scene. Maybe also just talk to the people here. Where am I? It's just around the corner here. Interesting. What's your name? There, he's not telling me. That's good. Do you know this person? Harrison Street, 12 AM. You saw them today at Harrison Street at 12 AM? Is that like midnight? Is 12 AM midnight? Or are you lying? Who are you? Okay, a guy with like blue glasses. Can I see that guy? Blue glasses. Might be this guy, maybe? Not super sure, but that is kind of weird. 12 a.m. Also blue. But a different shape of head, I think. Are you not actually working here? That is a... Yeah, that's a different print. But he knows... He knows her. And I talked to you, right? Yes, I did. Just gonna have a look outside here. Ah, now you see the police did something. And I'm just gonna search one more time. So we know this already. We know that already. We know that already. And this is... Take this item. This is what I wanted to do. Yes. Just gonna take this with me. Completely normal thing. Nothing to see here. No problem at all. And then go back into the office. And here now we can use the pistol and do a scan on that one. And we do have a fingerprints type Z. So that is her weapon. That was her gun, but she might, maybe she didn't use that gun. And then also we can inspect that one, and this is the weapon that we collected. So I'm just gonna put that back. No one touched this. Completely normal behavior by a very professional investigator. Oh, there's actually a security officer standing there. That's not very good. That's not very good. He might become very unpleasant if I do things like trespassing, for example. So I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't walk in here, because that is too dangerous. Because he might see me. But then, maybe I can get some information. So maybe I should get in here. I don't have any passcodes yet. There's one thing unlocked and the guy just moved into the room. So I'm just gonna be very quiet and see that there's a phone park here. Yeah, I'm just fishing now, right? Oh. Okay. That was very red for a moment there. And I'm just gonna take this money. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I thought the door was closed or locked and it locked into place now. Camera might see me. Close the door. That guy is following me actually, that's not very good. And a person is right behind me. But you're not concerned about me? What is going on? I do not work here. You're not... Okay, I understand now what's happening. They were waiting for the official go that they are allowed to shoot at me. Oh boy. You're still running after me? I'm just gonna walk here. I'm just a normal citizen, just having a very nice day. Ah, beautiful day. I should get a cup of coffee or something. And I am definitely not being followed. Right? Right? Okay, this might be more interesting to do this in... Might be more wise to do this in the evening. And... I might do that. I might come back in the evening and then let's have a look then how that will work out.